They said there are no jobs. I don't believe there are no jobs in Ghana. Seriously, I do not believe there are no jobs in Ghana. It's just one attitude to the work, laziness, and then quick money. SMEs alone can employ half of the population. I have traveled and I've seen loyal workers. Ghana here, loyalty is zero. When they see you counting money, they think that's your profit. 400 cedis a day. Can Mama or Akufo-Addo pay 400 cedis a day? So I ask, at the end of the day, am I working for you or you are working for me? Even then, if I'm working for you, I should be able to get money to buy the stuff. Don't ever depend on anybody. So let's invest in agriculture. Don't wait to get funds before you start. You don't even want to be employed, and you don't also want to create employment.
Welcome to today's episode of My Business Story, where real entrepreneurs share the raw, unfiltered journey behind their brands. We explore the moment that shaped their hustle, the challenges they've overcome, and the lessons they are still learning. Whether you are building your own business or just love a good story, you are in the right place. Let's get into it.
My name is Sesime Luchu from Bina's Prime Enterprise. So I'm the founder and manager, as all SMEs do. So it's Bina's Prime. So Bina's Prime, basically, we do snacks and cooking. My mom is a caterer. My aunt is a caterer. My father is a teacher. And like everybody's dream, every parent's dream, my dad would have loved me to be a lawyer. So I did general arts in secondary school just to go through that bit. But I don't know whether because I come from a background of entrepreneurs that I have become one. I don't know. I don't know whether if my dad were to be a lawyer, I would have been a lawyer. But because of where I come from and the trainings and helping I gave my aunts and my mom, it's transformed me into doing this thing. So I have passion in doing it more than anything else. So I had a friend. One day she asked, "You always say you want to be a lawyer, but anytime you are watching TV, you are watching a food channel. You are not watching Judge Judy or this lawyer, Why don't you just switch yourself towards catering? And then if you have anything you are passionate about, you can do better." I was actually mad in my heart, just I didn't show it, because I was like, why do you want me to be a caterer? I don't want to be a caterer, you know. And then as for my daddy's dream, he died after secondary school. I don't think I pursued that. But even now, at a point, I wanted to do maybe career magistrate or jury. Yes, those ones I would love to do one day. But for now, the passion is more here. So this thing started when I was in JHS. JHS will be maybe in 1980 something. Okay. So my aunt does plantain chips and I was helping. Then it's basically, I was taking over because I do more of the help. So I was helping there. My mom does cakes and then pastries. So that one too, on holidays when I come home, I'm actually selling this on the streets. I've carried things on my head before. I have baked bread. Before I started bread, I was actually taking bread from some people to sell. Okay, I put it by. I've sold everything under the sun. You have no idea. So from JHS, I was making this. So when I'm going to school, I'll put it by the roadside in the morning, early morning. You know, early bird catches the first worm. So I bake in the morning, go there by 6, stand by 8. When it's 7:30, I leave it with my mom, then I go to school. At JHS, how old was I? Maybe 13, 14. I was doing that already. And then I'll go to school. When I come back, we had a corn mill. So I think I'm a twin. So my twin sister is Sedinam and I'm Sesime. We are 7, 5 girls and 2 boys. When we come back from school, we have to go straight to the corn mill side. And then I can grind corn. Give me corn, the machine right now. I will open it, close it, do everything and grind the corn for you. So I'm very good at it. So we're doing that as a small business, side business. That business started, my mom was working in a restaurant. And then I think the running school came. So they had to move from the hotel, rather, not a restaurant. They have to move from there to back to the Hokwe. So when they were staying in Hokwe, you know, cool, and then displacement and no business and all that. My dad was a contractor. That's my stepfather was a contractor. So my mama started this as a business because she was already doing it at the hotel, the Alinda Hotel. So it started as a business. So we had to start from scratch because of the coup. So my stepfather had to run away, blah, blah, blah. So mom was doing this to support us. My grandmother was the teacher. She was also doing her bit to support my mom, to support us. The reason I even named my product Bina, my grandmother is Sabina. So I changed it to Bina because she's so dear to all of us. Without her, I don't think I'll be here. So that's how the entrepreneurship started. But at our time, I'm not that old though, at our time, entrepreneurship wasn't something that anybody wants to do. Dad wants you to be a lawyer. Your mom comes home and tells, oh, I heard this person's daughter has become a doctor. So you to become a doctor. So they are, pulling, push and pull. They don't even know where to land. So when stress comes or there's no money, these things were supporting us. So I was seeing that growing up. And then when I grew up, I also started it. Actually, in secondary school, I went to Accra Girls Secondary School, so I'm a GOSA. So after school, when we close from school, we go back to my mom in the village to support her. My dad was like, how can you come to Accra and then want to go back to the village? He doesn't understand. But he had no idea. We were passionate about what we were doing. But they never steered us towards entrepreneurship. My mom never. Everybody wants you to do something else. So we're doing it. I was doing it when I went to secondary school. During midterms, I'll come home, prepare plantain chips, go and put it in shops and drinking bars. By the second term, when I come home, I collect that money, put it in my pocket, and then I go back to school. So I was doing that as a business that I didn't even know it's a side hustle or anything. So from school, I do that a lot. Then after secondary school, we paused a little bit, didn't continue immediately. We have to do receipts, blah, blah, blah. I was still doing these things. I was actually loaning money to my mom and my dad when they don't have it. But I didn't want it to be a business for me at all. Fast forward, after secondary school, I went to work first at a comm center. We also had a comm center, but I didn't want to be in the village, so I came to Accra. From Accra Girls, why should I go back after school? So I went to work for my uncle's wife, who had a communication center. So we're doing printing, scanning at Legon campus at the Bush canteen. So I was able to do printing, everything. So that skill became my secretarial skill. So when someone needed employment at a worker at the airport, a cargo company, I went there and I told them that I can type. Trust me. They gave me their operations manual to transcribe it to this. A when he, B when he, A when he, B when he. I thought I was fast. I couldn't. The man would come and say, you are not finished. Meanwhile, I have told them that I can type. And then I wasn't doing the thing fast. And it's because I don't know how to type. So I was passing one day and I saw, do you want to learn how to type? I saw it. I said, okay. So I entered the house and I looked for the person. I said, at New Road. I said, I want to learn how to type. And she said, it's typewriter. I said, but we use computers. He said, no. If you don't know how to use the typewriter, you can't do the computing one. So come if you want to. I said, okay. So I went and paid. So every time I close from the airport, I come to the woman's place. So I make sure I get home like 6. Then we start at 7. So I was doing the typewriter. Then I started picking it up. And a friend introduced me to Mavis Beacon typing. Then I went on that one too. So when I closed, I didn't have a computer. So when I go to work, I was practicing with the operations manuals typing. Evening, I'll come to this place. So I became a secretary by force. Yeah. So I was working for Rail Aviation. I worked there for, I can't remember, but close to 5 years more. From there, that one, I still have the secondary school certificate. So I went on a program before. I followed some people to Togo. Then I met a friend there. So when we came back, he asked me where I was working and everything. I said, and he looked into my passport, said, okay. But how come you haven't continued your secondary school? I said, I have some papers to write and it's hanging on me. But even those papers were hanging on me. I was actually helping my younger sisters to finish their program and go to the university whilst I was actually not doing anything about mine. I was just focusing on doing my business. They said, okay, maybe it's time you write your papers, and then I said, okay, we'll talk about that later. But he helped me travel outside the country. That time, my twin sister was already in Sweden. Then she came to the UK. I went and joined her through my friend. So when I got to the UK, actually it was a fun trip. I wasn't going there to work or anything. But when I got there, my sister said, Sesime, that's my twin sister, are you sure you want to come to this country and not work and make any money and you want to go back? What are you thinking? Just for fun. Come use this thing and then let's work. I said, no, I didn't think, because it was just a visitor's visa. And she said, come. So I went to London and then Northampton, where my friend was. So I told him about it. He said, you want to go to your sister? I said, yeah, I want to work a little, because he works here. He's a lecturer. I said, okay. So I went to my sister's place. We started looking for a job. The first one we applied for cleaning bowls. They replied in a letter nicely that we are not qualified to clean plates. What? Not qualified. The first time I heard that, not qualified to clean plates. Really? What did we do wrong? And I wasn't the only one. I went with my sister's in-law and all that. So we said, Kakari came to say, come and look at something. I said, do we have the job? They said, no, read it. I read it. They said, you are not qualified to clean plates. I said, they are not serious. So we continued, it's not like here. You can go to the job center, click, print, and then you have all these people calling you. I wish we have that in Ghana. Have a job center. When you are unemployed, you go to the job center where real jobs are, not scammers. You just type your details, what you want, go through the jobs available, and then you click. They'll call you definitely for an interview. You qualify, they take you. You don't qualify, they say, nice meeting you. If we have that here, I think it will help. So maybe something we should look at. So we continued. Then I got a job at a biscuit factory. We're going. So at the biscuit factory, we do nights. So we go at 7:30, and then we close in the morning 6. Then we're working the whole night. Charlie, the biscuit, sometimes I will be packing it because we are packing, working hard. I'll be dreaming that I'm eating biscuits. No, I'm really tired and eating the biscuits. So we're doing that and then there were lawyers, there were doctors, everybody doing that. Nobody respects you. You see, your beauty, nobody sees, because you are covered in everything. You are cold. Scotland is very cold. So, and I was meeting these lawyers and doctors, everybody doing the same thing that I was doing. That back home, those guys are, well-respected people. So it made me actually rethink that, look, maybe there's something I need to go back to Ghana to do. Because if I'm here, even if I'm pretty, no one sees me as pretty. Because I'm even covered in everything, clothes that can cover my body for cold. So some people started going back, East Africa, Kenya, all those people, South African, everybody wants to go back. The lawyers, they're just looking for money, quick money, and go back. I know a friend whose husband, the lady doesn't want to go back to East Africa. The husband said, no, I'm a professor, I want to go back. The lady said no, because she's seen something different. The man is packing the biscuits. So he wants to go home. And it wasn't an easy job. I've gotten a lot of strength from doing that job because it's a night work. And trust me, if they say it's 8 hours, you will not even sit. Sometimes you go and hide in the toilet to take a nap, and then I'll hear my name and say, plant 1, plant 2. Then you'll be calling you, then you'll be hearing it in your dream in the toilet. Actually, because you are tired. I didn't do just one job. I was doing that. If you really want money, you can't do one job and then make it. So I was doing the biscuit factory at night. I'll come during the day and do bettings. So in Ghana, we are here. Then you wake up, you go to the job place, and then you sit there the whole day. There's nothing, you sit and come back. We will not do that anyway. So in the nights, I'll go for bettings, biscuit factory. During the day, I've taken a quick cleaning job somewhere. So from that factory, 6 o'clock, by 6:30, I have to be somewhere doing cleaning. Quickly, I'll just change my clothes and then go to that cleaning job for 2 hours. From there, when I get home, I'm changing my job. I'm going to another place to do another job in a hotel. That one to a full-time job. I have to do that one too. Because if you don't do it that way, how much are you bringing home? By the time you finish paying utilities and all that, you don't have much money. So I was doing 3 jobs. at a go. I was tired. There were guys there. Charlie, when they wake up, said, how can a lady be working like this and we'll be sleeping? So everybody started going. Everybody started looking for. So we did that for a while. But I was tired, one. I needed to do my papers so that I can go to school and do that. That didn't work out. So I said, okay, the schools in Ghana are not sucking me. So I better come back. And then when I come back and I have money, I can always travel back and forth. So that made me come back. First, I was tired, always sick out because I was not resting. So sometimes I don't even see my sister. When I'm coming, she's going. She was a nurse. When I'm coming, she's going. So we did that for a while and I came. So when I came back, I was just thinking of what exactly to do and where to start from because I had some money. So what do I do? So my mom called me that there's a land somewhere, a palm plantation. So if I have some money, I should send it so that she'll buy it for me. Maybe I can use it sometime for something. I said, okay, not a bad idea. So I sent some of the money to her to buy the land for me. So I have the palm plantation there. Then, till I have to think, I said, okay, I want to go into farming. Because when I was there, people that were doing farming too were doing very well. You can have a vast land, like the whole of this area as somebody's farm, or the whole of my village as somebody's farm. Driving from London to Scotland, about 6 or 7 hours drive, you see farmlands, cultivated. Not like I'm going to Orwell and then I'm only seeing trees. No one is farming. I said, no, farming too is good. I'll do organic farming because organic products were expensive then. So I came and then I said I joined the farming association or whatever, started going to farm meetings, agreed this, agreed that. Then I realized that farming is not that easy. I have some boots that I wear. Everybody was impressed. I want to farm. Then the money I had, if I should invest it into farming, how much am I going to use for watering the plants? Because the rain can stop, what do you do? I wanted to do vegetables. I said, no, this farming, no. And then my palm plantation, I was pumping money into it, but what was coming out was small because it's only 2.5 acres with palm. How much will you get? So after the oil you get to it doesn't tally with the money you pump into it. So that dream too, slowly, it died. Then I said I want to do goats and pigs and those things. So the farmland I have, I've prepared it nicely, build on it. That's okay, I want to start. But my funds were getting finished because I am just doing without bringing in anything. So the money was getting finished. I said, okay, so what do I do? I was sitting in the living room one day, going through the papers. And then I saw school, Hope Polytechnic, advertising for students. I said, okay, maybe this lawyer thing I need to just forgo and then try something. And my friend was like, look, lady, you can do something in catering. You cook well. Your foods, you have delicacies. So why don't you do catering? I said, okay. They said, okay, Hope Poly is very good in catering. They do practicals. Not that all the polytechnics are good, but for them, you can do 16 dishes at a go, 20 dishes at a go. So I'll apply to Hope Poly. But remember that I had some low grades then. That if I'm not careful, I was like, oh, this thing, I can't even. They said, no, go. So I went. And I went to the HOD straight. Because the HOD's number. So I called her. She said, oh, come, Madam Paulina. And I went and I talked to her. She said, oh, you know what? Don't worry about the grades. What you have is enough. You can do the pre-HND, like stroke 1 catering. You can do that. I said, oh, really? She said, yes. There and then, I didn't even come back home. I went and took pictures. I made her endorse for me and I applied. That's how I got into Hope Polytechnic. And I did stroke 1 catering. Then we're going to do HND. They said, okay, we have to go home and work and come back. I said, I don't have that much time. I don't want to go home and work. So even though they said we shouldn't apply, I applied. Then when I applied, I know how to bake from my mother. But icing and this and culinary art and those things, I didn't know. So when I applied for the poly, then I came to Accra and I went to EKGS, cake decorating. So I went there and did cake making, sugar craft, and then the Wilton course one. I did that. So I started baking and then icing. So I did my own wedding cake. I'll share the cake with you, picture with you. I did my own wedding cake as a test after EKGS. So from there, I actually saw this as a business. So after EKGS, I was called to Polytechnic to do the HND. So I went and then started the HND. I took a hostel. I took my ovens there, my baking pan, everything there. So in my hostel, I was baking and selling in my class, the HND class. So every morning I'll wake up early, I'll do the pie. In the evening, I don't think I had a life in home, as in fun, going out. No. When I come back from school, I'm doing plantain chips. When I'm not doing plantain chips, in the morning I'm mixing to bake my pie and rock bands and take to my mates. So I was selling to the mates, the teachers were buying, everybody was buying. Some of my mates from Ropoli, they owe me, so they should hear it. They still owe me. So I was selling. And that money, because my money was running out, at that time UT Bank was in. So when I came back, I saved my money with UT. So I was getting some interest from UT, using that money plus then once I was making. So the UT was my back support fund. I was using my patronage to pay my school fees, do everything that I want to do in home. I was doing it. So I paid my own school fees through my own baking and other things, because my mom was doing her thing with my other children, other siblings. So I did that, and through that I supported my sister in school, supported myself, my sisters actually supported myself in school. So we're in Hopefully doing our catering, everything, and then after school I met my husband, my late husband. So we came to Accra. When we came to Accra, when I was doing all this thing before without schooling, I felt inferior. See, I feel like, it's not for, educated people. How would they be doing? So I never wanted to plantain chips. My mom will call you plantain seller because you have decided not to go back to school. So she's a plantain seller. My sister was doing toffee, kube toffee, condensed milk. My mom was a toffee seller. She'll say it in a way that will upset you. So you better go and do something about it. So I said, okay, now I'm done with poly. I want to teach. So during national service, I taught at the Polytechnic as a TA. I enjoyed that part a lot. So I wanted to go into teaching. But at that time that we finished the HND, they were no more taking HNDs to teach. So every step that I get to, they are ahead of me. When I finished Stroke 1, I said, okay, let me do HND so I can teach as a TA. By the time we finished HND, they wanted degree. So because I want to teach, because I feel like when I'm teaching, I'll still have time to do my business. So I said, okay, since they want degree, let me go and do the degree. So I came to Accra, I got married, and I applied to GIMPA. Then I went and did hospitality and tourism. At the same as Poly 2, I did hospitality and tourism. So I went to GIMPA for 2 years, did my hospital. In all that, I was baking. It's like wherever I move with my things. I bake, I fry, I do everything in my class, putting it at shops. So I went looking for shops as well so that I can supply them. So I want to go to GIMPA. My husband was like, nah, you are married. So once you are married, what do you need? You just have, meanwhile, he's an entrepreneur himself. What do you need? You just have to be at home, maybe. And even these things that you are doing, how much are you making out of it? Go and get a job. He was not encouraging me. He said, not again. I've built my confidence to some level. Now you want to lower it. Why? He said, no. Sometimes I'll bake and then all this hustling in the morning, did all this, and then he'll tell me that, okay, today how much did you make? Then I'll say, so you make only 300 cedis. You woke up all morning just to make 300. Because might be seeing big money, so this thing was nothing to him. But I didn't mind him. So I was still doing so one of my aunties was a nurse. So she was taking the things for me to take to 37 to sell. That money was bigger than what I was making. Then I took this girl who was selling in front of our house also. That one too was bringing business. Then I went to a shop one day. Even though my husband was discouraging me, one day I went to one of his friends works at Danwell. So they were recruiting agents. And I went to him and I said, oh, my husband is always saying that I should go and look for a job. So maybe if I take this, he will at least appreciate my business. But this is what I really want to do, not the agency. The guy said, okay, we'll train you so you can make some money from here if you are really good with sales. So I'm an agent as well as we speak for that. Yes, so I do car, everything. Then they trained me. So I started. The day I was going for that interview, he gave me his 4x4, go for the interview. I said, hey, Papi. So I went. And then they took me, and then I was doing the sales also. But the focus was not on the sales agency, but my business. Put in money so that this business can grow. Said, oh, no, not this. Maybe you should set up a shop and do buy and sell. Me, I can't. Because even when I was doing the TA at Poly, I was always running away. After teaching, what else? What's next? No, I have to wait. If there's no marking to do, you're just in the office. So the office thing, they're out of my mind. Because most of the time, I feel I'm being idle, not doing anything. So I said, nah, I'm not going to look for any job. This is what I want to do. If you like, support me. If you don't like, watch me go. So, yes, he didn't support me. I wasn't doing these things because I was hungry. I was doing it because I needed a job to do. If for food at home and electricity and things, I don't think I would have gone with him around. So, you see why whatever you feel you should do it. I went looking for shops. For the ginger biscuits, when I take it to a shop, I said, oh, I said, okay. Then I'll tell them that you have biscuits here from foreign countries. How long have you had this on your shelf? Like, as for Ghana made, you don't want me to sell it. So let me sell. People will get used to it. I'm introducing it, so let me sell. Then I'll beg them. Some of the shops, when you go, they'll tell you that, oh, we have some already. I'll keep going. One day I went to one shop, they sacked me, and one day said, oh, the one supplying even is not here. You bring it. When she comes, you can stop. I said, don't worry. And I never stopped. And the one who was there before me couldn't compete and left. So to date, I still supply them this thing. So after Gimpa, I wanted to go and teach. They said they want people with masters. Oh, Asamu. They want people with masters. I said, wow, okay, we'll see. Quickly, I applied to do masters. Then when I applied to do masters, I told my husband to help me. And he said, no. I was saying when you went to do the degree, and then now you're going to do masters again. So why are you putting your marriage? I said, oh, don't worry. I had my ambition before I married. You are not going to stop me. So we'll see. So please buy the form for me. Because if he doesn't buy the form for me, he's going to say that I disrespected him. So I made him buy the form. He bought it. And then I made his accountant help me fill. He got to school fees. He said, he just registered me. He didn't want to support me. Oh, Papa, why? No. You have to do it by yourself. Wow. And the money I had was small. I said, okay. If you won't support me, that's fine. So that year, I couldn't go. I applied to Cape Coast also. I went for the interview. I couldn't go that year. But I didn't want that to be a hindrance for me. So what I did was I started saving every pesewa that I made. I made sure I got more shops than before. And then I saved. So the second year, he traveled and came back, and I said, oh, sweetheart, I've applied to do my master's. He said, why? I said, K University. So why are you telling me? I said, no. I don't have any money to support you. I said, don't worry. I heard you the first time. This time around, I'm just saying that it's a weekend course. If you come over the weekend and I'm not home, I haven't gone anywhere, I'm in school. So that's all I want you to tell you. And then to inform you also that I've started. I'm starting school soon. And said, so you're going to leave the house? I said, sweetheart, don't worry. It's weekend. I'll be here all week for you. Anything you want me to do for you, I'll do it for you. Weekend too is just morning to some 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I lied a little, so don't worry. Then I started. So I have my HND, I have my BSc, and I have my MSc. After all that now, I feel like, yeah, I'm educated. I can face my business. So now I don't feel like the job is for, those who didn't go to school. No. I feel like I have education and I'm using that knowledge from school to back my home makings. So that's how Business Prime, in 2018, I met another friend who says, oh, you need to register your company. There are opportunities that if you register, you can get. I said, oh, really? Okay. So I went and then called my cousin and then she did the registration for me. Then I registered. Then I wanted to take the thing to the shops. I went to Shell, Vivo, Gold, all those places. They said, oh, you need FDA. Oh, okay. So I went and then Ghana Enterprise Agency. I met another friend who says, oh, Ghana Enterprise Agency, register, they will help you do this thing quick. So I went to Ghana Enterprise Agency and then they said, oh, they have a touch. Before then, I took a restaurant at Adenta that I was running. So I was doing my master's, doing the snack business, and I had a restaurant as well. So I was not paying much attention to the restaurant and I have other activities. So the pilfering, the spoilage, everything was killing me. So one of the customers at the restaurant told me about a Ghana Enterprise Agency. Then the same person told me that they were registering they register you for one. And if you have another product, you can add it, they will help you pay something small to it, and they do it for you. So I went, they took my products at Accra. Then they said, okay, they are only helping us with one. I said, okay, the plantain chips help me. I'll pay something for the ginger biscuit. So I did the FDA for the ginger and then the plantain chips. From there, I went to Vivo. And then Vivo took the product and do their normal charges. And then I have my product at Shell. Then from there, I went to Palace and then I approached them. They took the product, put their cards on it. So the products are in Palace also. Plus other shops, Igbe store at Adenta, they sell quite a lot for me. And then so many shops in Accra that I sell to. And once you are accredited member for Vivo, you can sell in almost all the shops, Shell shops in Ghana. So we are doing all that for now. When I was at the restaurant, I packed my things. Anywhere I go, I pack my products in the car and I'm selling along.
Ghana is home to over 2 million small and medium enterprises, the heartbeat of our economy. But only a few ever break through beyond their neighborhoods, beyond their streets, beyond their cities. That's why my business story exists, to give these everyday businesses the voice, visibility, and platform they need to succeed. If you believe in supporting local dreams and growing African businesses, then please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's tell their stories together.
I had a restaurant and I was doing the restaurant, doing my master's and the snack and the plantain chips. Plantain is actually my main core. Then I brought in the ginger biscuits. So I didn't have time to be at the restaurant. But all the girls working for me, I trained them. I brought them into the house. They were living here with me. I take them to work. They don't pay transportation. I feed. They don't pay for food. They don't pay electricity or anything. But they were still stealing from me. I thought by bringing them close to me, living in my house, they will be loyal. But they were not. They were still stealing. Sometimes I'll go there, Madam, gas na sound. Did you sell anything? No. So how did the gas answer? So I realized that I was pushing money from the plantain to support the restaurant. I said, no. If that's the case, let me close the restaurant. Everybody go home. Then I can focus on my snack business. Because at the point, I took the plantain to be frying at the restaurant kitchen. That one to busy restaurant plus a plantain wasn't working. So I said, okay, let me bring the thing back home. So I brought the plantain. They were doing it, not working. Sales, yes, but I wasn't seeing the money. So I decided that having too much sometimes is not good. So I closed the restaurant. There's another restaurant that we have, me and my mom, is in Hohwe. So I pack everything, that's Sicily restaurant. I pack everything back to Sicily where my mom is. And I said, okay, it's not a loss. The products, items I bought, I can use there. So I went and then fitted everything in that place. So that restaurant is running because my mother is there. But this particular, I was renting the place. So it was like waste of money. Every year you have to pay. So I closed that place, took the things back to the other restaurant, and then focused on my business. I don't want anyone to do business that you know nothing about. If you don't know how to make plantain chips, go and learn something about plantain chips. Because I've seen girls in this house, in this business, girls have actually taken my plantain and throw it to the next house. And the woman started frying plantain out of me. So anytime I make the plantain, I realize that I wasn't making it. And then, plantain has seasons. We are just getting slowly out of the season. So I wasn't making much money from the plantain. At least during the lean season, we make a little, but you don't make profit. But I was actually not seeing much of that small space that I will have. So one day I came back, a neighbor called me and said, you know what, your girls have been packing plantain into the next house, and the woman has started frying plantain. They have even taught her how to fry plantain. What? The man actually had videos of this woman next house, the neighbor, with my plantain. And that day he was talking, when we went there were about 7 or 12 sticks of plantain in her house that my girls went for. Imagine you don't know how much you get from your plantain, you are just producing. How will you know that you are running at a loss? To even be thinking of what is going on. So if you are not good with something, either you go and learn how to do it so that you are so good in it, and before you employ somebody to do it. Otherwise, you run at a loss. And then you don't even know where the money is going to. Someone said, treat them well and they will be loyal. That is not true in Ghana. I've traveled and I've seen loyal workers there. Ghana here, loyalty is 0. You are working, you are frying plantain. I wasn't around. You burnt it. Why is it burnt? So another neighbor called me and told me to come to the back of the wall. When I went there, they were pouring my fried plantain that you use oil, gas and everything. They are pouring it outside. After complaining that don't do that again, when they fry and it is burnt, they package it like that. So I was there one day, someone called me and said, Madam, because my number is on it, I actually know what to do. I know your product is very tasty. But what I bought today, I just want to tell you that there's something going on with your work. I said, really? What is going on? Because as an SME, I'm the same marketer. I have to go and look for plantain to buy. So I've trained them to fry. They know how to do it very well. But when you are not there, they are playing. Then they leave the things there. Then it will get burnt. Pie, cakes, you'll be here. Someone is at the oven to see to it that it is not burnt. You come and tell you a whole maybe 20, 30 pieces is burnt. But how many eyes do I have? I can't see through walls. I can't be rolling here and be going there and be coming there. So you still need to employ someone. But they are not loyal, they are wicked. When they see you counting money, they think that's your profit. They don't think that, you go out with someone to supply, and then she sees that you have recorded 1,000 or 2,000. Say, hey, madam, they ought to me then they come for increments. If you don't give them the increment, they'll make sure that you lose through other means. Either they are stealing it, they are spoiling it and throwing it away. So I got calls. So I had to recall, go and see and I realized that they were actually burnt plantain in pouches, and the pouches are covered. So what do? You can't see. You see, so it's and then you go and bring the professionals. A lady here, come and help me because I was doing snacks for the snack bars. She said she would charge me 400 cedis a day. Why? She said, Juma, she's charging me for her intellectual. Really? 400 cedis a day? Can Mama or Akufo-Addo pay 400 cedis a day? So I asked, at the end of the day, am I working for you or you are working for me? Even then, if I'm working for you, I should be able to get money to buy the stuff. Because of that, she stopped. I said, okay, if there's let me pay you 2,000 or 1,500 for a start. When we are doing it, I realized that, oh, you can be independent. If I'm not there, you can work perfectly. I can pay you 2,000 or 3,000 because I'll still have to go somewhere. She said, no. You call someone, come and work for me, 1,000. Okay, no problem, 1,000. What are you charging me the 1,000 for? What can you do? Maybe to me, maybe I met me at the job board there. And you're charging me 1,000 cedis? I don't know whether it's the house or what, I don't know. Someone came here, come and peel plantain for me. She said she's taking me 1,000 cedis for that plantain. Okay, that's fine. But you can't peel all the plantain in a day. So are you charging the 1,000 to help me fry or just the peeling of the plantain? And then submit me a boa actually, and just saw 1,500 and now 2,000. So when you're in that market carrying your load, you make 1,000 cedis a day, and you are still here. So you just have to let them go. So you have to do all the things by yourself. The graduates, when you call them, or say, I had a big business bill, minimum say fear, madam, wait there. They don't want to work. They don't want to start from somewhere and then go. They don't even want to grow with you. I have a restaurant that I'm looking for a chef. I have recruited. Then these Togo people will come and tell you they are good. Some are good, some are not good. But they will charge you like cutthroats. Whereas a Ghanaian here, I don't know. They said there are no jobs. I don't believe there are no jobs in Ghana. Seriously, I do not believe there are no jobs in Ghana. It's just one attitude to the work, laziness, and then quick money. Come and stay, let me pay you the 1,000. They will not stay. We have plenty people. They also actually now one boyfriend, madam, my bro, really? What do you do? You are not the only one doing the thing. You see, so the attitude towards work in Ghana makes us think that there are no jobs, but there are jobs in Ghana. SMEs alone can employ half of the population. SMEs alone, because I can take at least 20 people. Someone is peeling plantain, someone is helping fry, someone is bagging it, someone is marketing it. So I can take all those people, but where are they? Post the application 1,000 times, you won't get. I have a restaurant in Norway. My mother is 72 years old. She's the one cooking in that restaurant. Go to Sicily restaurant right now, you see an old woman cooking. She's 72. She does the fufu by herself. One day they'll all wake up and they will not be there. Imagine you don't know what you do and you wake up. And then none of them, imagine my mom cannot cook and the chef doesn't come. This one says, maybe the chef has gotten a quick gig somewhere, he's going to do it, so abandon this one. But this is your salary job. They don't care. So this woman, 72, will go and sit there and cook. You even get people to serve. She will serve herself because it's her business. If she closes it, who will go and open it for her? So the attitude towards work for this, our generation, is bad. As for there are no jobs, it is not true. I didn't get money from anybody to start anything. No. I went to the market. I had 100 cedis. I bought plantain. I came, I fried, I made 200. I used that 200 to buy more of the plantain. That's how I started. No one can say they gave me money to start this. No. My late husband never gave me money to start this business. He didn't. He said he wouldn't do it. But when he needs money, he comes to me. I remember I was saving money. When I collect small, I don't take it to the bank. So I'm putting it in my wardrobe. So one day, my husband was like, oh, Sissy, I need money. I said, the way this man is asking me for money, as if the world is coming to an end. I didn't understand. Oh, I need to go take this person to here. I need to do. I said, oh, and I said, what is it? I don't have money. I said, no, you have money. I said, I don't have money. Not knowing, he saw the money in my wardrobe. And then, what about that one? I said, I see. So that one, when you need money, your millions gets finished. You know how to get my coins. Then he'll come begging you. But sometimes he'll get contract that he wouldn't be able to go and then start. I'll give him money, 10,000, 5,000. He will jump up. Hey, as for this business, when I get money, I'll support you. See? When the money comes, he forgets that he ever promised. Oh, don't worry, I'll buy you a plane. I said, I'm a realist. Please don't buy me a plane. Just give me money to start my business. That's all I want. But he will not even give you. You see? So I started small, and I am where I am going. I haven't reached yet. I am where I am. I am here, and I am moving up. And I know that very soon, I'll be everywhere that I want to be. So don't wait. Say that, oh, maybe a school, no. When I finished school, I went to Men's Day to seek for employment. The money they were going to pay me was what I was making a week because of pressure from my husband to go and work. So I went to Men's Day. I said, okay, I want to do front office because I'm educated. They looked through my teaching. Yes, you are fit for the job. This is how much we pay you. I said, what? 1,000? For what? And then I have to wake up at dawn. I don't have my weekends or anything. So I met one of my colleagues from police. They said, sister says to me, please don't come. Betty says to me, don't, Ember. I said, okay, but how should I go and work for someone who is paying me something that I make in a week? You see, so I decided no. So I didn't go to that place. So the hospitality work, I consult for hotels. When you call me, you have issues, I do it for them. I've done it for some people. But to go and sit there 24 hours, I don't do it. My uncle even has a hotel that he wants me to manage, or I can help. But I just go and then peep and correct, then I come to my business. Yes, so that's all. So as for there are no jobs and we can't find, it is not true. If you went to Ho Polytechnic or which other poly, you were taught catering, cook rice, put it by the roadside. If they don't buy, bring it home, freeze it and eat. You understand? You haven't lost. You are eating it yourself. But one day someone will come and buy, will like it, and come back to buy, and then there will be a queue. But don't sit at home and say, who should create it for you? You don't even want to be employed. And you don't also want to create employment. So as for the jobs, they are there. SMEs are there. They want to employ. But when they come, graduate, on PEHA, or PPP, and now share Hills, they don't want to get themselves dirty. So how do we employ you? We can't. You see, so that's the issue with the employment. For advice to maybe married women or yet to be married, get a job before you marry. If you are not doing anything, please sit with your parents. Because when you marry and you go for food for them, they will insult you and your husband. So it's better you stay. There's no rush. Get a job that you know that you are making 1 cedi a day. That 1 cedi will help you in the long run. The time my husband was saying, don't do this, it's nobody, blah, blah, blah. If I had listened, I don't think I'll be here today. Because after he passed, who is going to ask me who has called to find out whether you are hungry or you are just friends or family? One has called to check on you, say, oh, have you eaten today? Who cares? When you were all day with them, who did you invite? You didn't invite anybody. You understand? So at the time that I was comfortable somehow, I was actually looking ahead as to what will happen tomorrow, just if those were the reasons why I was going about in town looking for places to sell my products. So I found places. So the time he wasn't around, I was making my pesos. That if you make 1 cedi, you know how to manage around 1 cedi. If you are not earning 5,000, your life is not 5,000, right? At least I don't pay rent. So I'm doing the thing in my house and then I am making my money. He left unawares and I am here. You still have to pay your bills. You still have to do this, you have to do this. How do you do that without these things? So I am glad that at that time when he was making his money, I was working my business. And through that, I haven't cried much. You understand? Yes, you cry, you've lost your loved one, but the crying, some people cry and will because, saying, hey, yes, I know what I'll eat tomorrow. So when I'm crying, I'm wiping my tears. You understand? So don't relax. Don't get too comfortable to think that, so whatever happens tomorrow will affect you as a woman. You understand? As for men, maybe but as a woman, you have to keep the home. So no matter how small it is, do it. I remember one woman went to my aunt seeking for employment. Why are you looking for employment? You can cook, right? Say yes. Go and put some pot on the stove and then sell outside. Don't come looking for it because how much am I going to pay? You are desperate, that's why you need a job. But I can't pay you as much to go and feed your children. And with that one, you're just going to be stealing from me. So go. Take this, take small rice, take this, don't and cook it, sell it by the roadside. They will buy. Maybe you live in a slum area or the Omobeto. Mommy, no, she's appreciative now. She went put something 1 + 1, and yeah, mekoni Jenny, you have made a stew, and she's selling rice by the roadside now. You see, so don't wait to say who person will be when your mother is giving you 10 cedis, 10 cedis. Fast 10 no koye nkati toffee, what's the name? Nkati cake, and sell. You get 20 cedis. The next day you increase. Then when I was growing, I was doing this thing. I've seen girls, in town. I said, what do you want to do? I'll say, I want to bowl float. Do you know how to make bowl float? Say, yes, come and teach me. The girl came to teach me how to make bowl float. So I can do bowl float, as in float. And I also gave her money. Now she has a bowl float company that she's selling. It's true that she's able to put herself through apprenticeship seamstress. She's a seamstress. In front of her, she's selling. The little girl, the fair Caribbean girl who is living with me, she came. She's not my child. She said, Anita, I'm calling. She's not my child. She came and said she wanted to be, I asked her, she helps. She doesn't know anything, but she was helping. I said, what do you want to be? So you can't live with me forever. She's helping me take care of my daughter. So you can't live with me. What do you want to be? I said, I want to be a fashion designer. Really? You don't want to be a caterer? You want to be a fashion designer sort of place. Stay with me for 1 year. Then you can go and learn. You can even stay here, go and learn. So as we speak, from January, there's a seamstress here. She's going to sell. She's going to start an apprenticeship with her. You see? So do all those things to support yourself. Don't ever depend on anybody. I had a sister who thought that this business was small. Sister, let's do this. One morning I was here peeling plantain. They called me. We spoke at 12 midnight. She was fine. One morning I was called, Esther is dead. How? And that day, even when I was fine in the night when we were talking, she says, Mejuma, it's too difficult for you. I said, come and let's do business. We'll do it. It's election year. We can go and do it. A twinkle of an eye, I lost a sister. If she were to be alive, yes, we'll do more, but she's gone. So you follow such thing, before you realize it's done. And then they will just come, and then you'll still be there. You understand? So let's do what we can little by little to build. And once you have your FDA, which doesn't cost that much, you have your standard, you are registered your company, you join all these associations. There are small runs there. If you don't get it today, you get it tomorrow. You see, we all apply and we don't get it, but we are hoping that one day we'll get it. I do pouches, I do these things. I'm not where I want to be, but if I get money, I know where to put it to make it become big. You understand? I have a lot. I'm now starting a TVET school. That one needs money, but whatever I make, I'm going to use it small. So one day, when we are talking, we'll be talking in the school, interviewing the students, and then see how far we are going. So my advice is start small, build small, don't wait. Family and friends help. If they are ready to help, go and take that help. If they are not ready to help, find a way. There's always a way. I can't say I had 1,000 or 2,000 to start. How much was flour? Maybe 70 cedis then, or 50. So I bought one flour. Then you buy the margarine, maybe 200 cedis. Then you have sugar. Then you have eggs. Then you start this one. Plantain, I have grown with, I will just call them, and then they send me plantain, I'll pay later. You understand? So if I buy plantain, say it's 10,000. The past few months, you buy plantain 10,000, you are not careful, you make 5,000. You've lost. We made a lot, but you can't catch it short. You can't actually stop, because it's then that people are calling you because there's no plantain. The roadside and all that. You get more demand during that peak season than when there's plantain. You see, so you can't stop. I remember very well. 2 months ago, I bought plantain 10,000. After I finished, I made 9,000 cedis. Not profit, that is the total of what I made. Oil, plantain money even, I haven't taken it out. Then the oil, the packaging material, those who are selling, you are paying them. So it's a loss, total loss. But we continue, hoping that when it comes, ubetioka. You can, so because when you buy plantain 10 and you make it 15, when you take everything, at least you have some thousand cedis left for yourself to maneuver with. So I'm hoping that when plantain is in season, unfortunately, when plantain is in season, all prices are going high. Other costs are going high. That's unfortunate. But when it was not in season, oil was down. You don't even have money to bulk stock. You see, so if we had money when it was like 500, would have bought and store. At least it will get finished, but you have a lane. But we didn't have money to buy and store, so we still have to do the 600 now, even though it was 500. It is profitable. It's only now that during the lean season for plantain, you will make profit. So you think that, oh, maboka. But when plantain is in season, you make money. It's profitable, okay? But if the government or other agencies can grow plantain for us, you see, I went for a program, President Mahama says he's doing farming, he's into farming. Maybe he should do plantain, cocoyam. Everybody wants cocoa. I do cocoyam chips. It's even there. I do cocoyam chips. But for the past, people are calling for cocoyam. I can't even get for them because they are not growing cocoyam. The cocoyam they are growing, they are using the leaves for contemporary tube. So the cocoyam is not growing. So actually cocoyam, in the near future, we might not even get fresh cocoyam to buy. Because even in the villages, Seshi and all those places, they didn't get for me. So let's invest in agriculture. Let's do the plantain, cocoyam, cassava. I do cassava chips. Cassava is so expensive. Like I told you, I was using cassava for the cookies. It's cassava flour. During COVID, flour was expensive. So I switched to cassava flour. But now, because they are doing cassava for beer and all those things, cassava is becoming expensive. So cassava flour is very expensive now. That I'm even wondering. But I've already written gluten-free on the thing. So how am I going to switch to wheat flour? Yes, understand. But if we can do the agric well, plantain, the air blows and it's good. But other countries are growing plantain. Why can't we also protect the plants from falling? You see? So the business is profitable. When other matters are solved, other inputs, then it's a good business. I wouldn't be here for all these years if it's not profitable. So I enjoy doing it. One, it's profitable. One, and people are buying packaging. So if you do packaging well, brand it nicely, people don't worry about what is inside. I worry about what is inside. So my inside is good and the packaging is good, so I get my markets. I even export to Belgium. There are African markets in Belgium that takes my plantain chips and they love it. I take some to UK. But the last time after COVID, I couldn't go to the UK because the export duty was too much. Imagine I imported a slicer and then a fryer. The fryer is still there, I haven't even gone for it because clearing alone was about 20-something thousand cedis. How much did I buy the machine? You understand? So and then the machines actually shortens everything for you. You fry nicely, you cut nicely, but you buy this machine, put your money together to buy a machine, and then clearing alone. Why can't we have a system where if an SME or any producer in Ghana is importing something, waive the duty off? Trust me, if you go there now, they'll tell you, go to the program, they'll tell you, oh, they do it in there, you will pay through your nose. You have imported the thing, you are using over 20-something thousand to pay for the clearing. Why? You see, so that 20-something can even buy me another machine. So there should be a system whereby if I'm bringing in a machine to ease production, there should be duty-free. I know us, when you say duty-free right now, everything will be due, but there are always ways around things. You understand? You can have ways around it. You can come and see they know that, yeah, definitely this girl is producing this and I'm bringing a machine. I shouldn't be paying through my neck. The machine, I haven't gotten the fryer yet. It's still there, you see. So those are the other issues, but business is good if we can get funds to do it. But I'm not going to sit and wait for the fund. I am working to meet the fund when it comes. So I will not be here. By the time I get the funds, I'll be here. Then you see, I'll just go up. So don't wait to get funds before you start. Just start small, and the funds will meet you along the way. And the banks, when you see small coming into account, they'll give you loans. You see, the loan they should also make it so that it is not interest rates are not too high so that we can afford the loan as well. So that's it for this business. And you can't do one. So you are doing plantain, and then when plantain is not in season, you are not making profit. You can't sit down. That's why I do other things. I'll be doing cocoyam. I'll be doing ginger biscuit. I'll be doing cakes and pastries for shops. So you can't just do one. In the UK, I was doing 3 jobs. Why can't I do the same in Ghana? And this energy, I want to channel it towards my own work, not for somebody else. You see, so I'm working for me. I'm happy doing it, and then the profit and then the outcome I'm happy about. So it's happy go. So we do plantain chips, ginger, a signature ginger cookie that I think I'm the only one who does that. And then the cakes, the pies, meat, fish, chicken, spring rolls, samosa, and then all the anniversary, you can see anything you anniversary that you need snacks. That's what we do. We also do training. So we train the less privileged women and then the vulnerable. So anything I do, what I do is when they come in, I ask you, I text you as to which one the person is good at. So I said, okay, let's do plantain chips. Person is doing it, BAB. Then I said, no, this one they don't like. Then we come to the pie and other pastries. So what the interest is where I do the training. So I train them. For now, I haven't taken money for training ever. So anyone that comes here, before you leave, whether you are a worker or you are just passing through, you take something with you. Boy, girl, anybody at all. We just train for free. But I'm setting up a school, a TVET school, so that the training can be broad. Not everybody I can accommodate here. So I'll be doing that in the Volta region. That's where I come from. So basically that's what we are doing now. I'm on Instagram, Bina's Prime. I'm on Facebook, Benas_Prime. I have a website, www.benasprime.com. You can get our products. When you order, we can deliver within Accra or even outside Accra. You can find us in the Shell shops, the Palace malls, and then other local shops. Soon we'll put the shops that we sell at on our site. So when you visit the site, place the order for anything you want, and we will deliver. My contact details for sales is 020-113-7324. 020-113-7324. We are located at Plantain, Yamikrum. So you can use Uber, Bolt, Chassis, you can use the ride, you can use the bike. It's not too cheap, but we are managing this to make it cheaper for us and have a package for us so that we can do delivery at a cheaper cost. Whenever you place a call, you don't have to come. We'll deliver within your specified time. Yes, thank you. My name is Sesime Amalushu. This is my business story.
Thanks for watching today's episode of My Business Story. If this inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with someone chasing their own dream. Subscribe for more real stories from entrepreneurs across Ghana and beyond, because every business has a story and yours could be next. See you in the next one.